Hey, hello guys, welcome. It's Skynet Studios again. This is Abu. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe as we always post new videos every day, so you'll be the first person to get that alert. Anyway, without wasting our time, let's go ahead and dive into what we're here today. I'm gonna discuss here some little bit about the fact of Donald Trump as well as the VP Harris, because we all know that this guy Trump, everybody knows he's a convicted felon. That's something we need to bring up here so that people know. He's not only convicted felon, but also he was the former president of the country, and back 2015 he made a lot of promises. None of them deliver, except I think very few. But in the area where he said Mexico is going to pay the border fence, it did not happen. So did he even build that fence he said and he promised? No. Another thing also to remind ourselves is that under his watch, the United States what get in debt into within 4 years of debt we get what $8 trillion. That's the combination between three presidents: Clinton, Obama, and what George Bush combined it. That's how much they spent. But this guy in one term, $8 trillion is unheard of. So those are the facts that everyone can Google and find it. Another thing also he's a divider and racist and lunatic because the guy, I'm not sure whether even, I think many people call him insane. I don't know. I'm not a psychologist, but many people always, I think back then when he was the president, 198 psychologists wrote telling the American people how much he's unstable. So probably he might be crazy or whatever. And he's weird too. Another thing we need to remember also that he's a self-serving because right now he's running for president to serve himself at the same time running away from prison. He's already convicted, what, 34 counts? So another 92 are pending. So he's running away from prison. That's the only reason why he's running, but he's not going to help anyone except himself. He also changed the Republican Party. It's not the party we used to vote, we used to know. The party of Lincoln, the party where we used to be the family and the working Americans. It's a cult now. We're not gonna call it even a party anymore. He likes to cozy with dictators. That's the other thing also. That's true because back then we all remember when he had Putin side by side, then he refused to believe his CIAs, those people who put all those effort and also put their life at risk, gathering all that intel. He believed over the Russian dictator. So he looks up to dictators, that's for sure. He neglected also COVID, and the millions of Americans died under his watch when he told people just to inject themselves with a bleach, while doctors and other people were trying their best to come up with some kind of medicine or vaccinations, which finally they succeeded. So with that, I'm gonna say a few stuff about the VP. One thing we all remember that, and everybody knows that she was DA, prosecutor, senator, and now the sitting vice president of the United States of America. And she's for the people, the working people, because the guy is the opposite. He's here for the rich, and he's here for rich tax cut, but she's here for the working class Americans. And the other thing we need to remember is that she's also prosecuted those transcontinental criminals who were trafficking drugs, guns, and also people into the United States. The other thing also, she kept her promise with the Biden for lowering the insulin. And the other thing, they get us of COVID as fast as possible. At the same time, they created a lot of jobs. So that's not exaggeration. It's something we all know and something we all aware. So if you think Trump will do it better, good luck. But the guy is running for himself. He's running for himself. He's running away from prison. He doesn't want to go to prison. That's the only reason why he's running. So we all know that. No question. And one the other thing also, these days he can't even put together a sentence. So he's declining mentally. That's because of that 78 years of age. He say I'm sharp and beautiful. No, there's something going on between this guy. Many people can see that. Anyway, I'm gonna just stop here today, then probably take from here tomorrow. Hopefully, you guys will join me again. Once again, thank you very much for tuning to Skynet Studios and have a wonderful day.